Okay, let's take a look at this Game Boy. Bought it from eBay. £30, I think. Apparently working, but it doesn't work. It doesn't power on. They said that the start button doesn't work, and obviously I can't test that. So let's open it up. Let's get this. I do have a modded Game Boy already, but I want to buy another one as a project, and this one has actually turned out to be more of a project than I thought it was going to be, and that screw is not coming out. I've got too big a bit, that's what it is. Let's try a smaller bit. There we go, that's better. This is just test footage. I'm not going to upload this publicly. I just want to hear how my voice sounds on this, because I'm using an old phone, an old Poco phone F1, like one of the first that they released over here. Worked really well for ages, and then one day, actually why did I stop using this phone? I genuinely cannot remember why I stopped using this phone. I think it's because it wasn't charging properly. Like it would say it's charging, and then you'd unplug it, and nothing. It wouldn't charge. It didn't take a charge. Said it was, but actually wasn't. So I moved to the Poco M4 Pro. Whether that was a good idea or not, time will tell. Let's put those screws to one side. Take the back off. Oh yes, I had this open before because I've already unpicked the two locking tabs here for the here and here for. Actually, can I get that closer? Yeah, one there and one on the other side to flip the screen cable up. But looking at this straight off, and let me just take the exposure off, so hopefully you can see that a bit clearer. There's a lot of discoloration. My other Game Boy Color did not look like this on the back, so clearly they did say that it had battery leakage, which is pretty obvious from there. But I actually think this got wet at some point, because on the connector port here, and there's a little bit of rust in there. Batteries go here, they don't go anywhere near here. So I think this got wet at some point. There goes the power switch, but I've got it. Let's get the last of the screws here, and here off. Get another bit. This one will do. So in addition to an old phone being used as a camera here, recording this nonsense, I have a ring light, which you can see there in the reflection. It's got a couple of settings, so cold, blue, well, bright white, cold blue, and natural, and I can increase the intensity of that. Decrease. I think I've got it on, yeah, I've got it on the lowest right now. Hopefully this actually looks okay. I can barely see the screen because I'm actually sat down sort of parallel to the screen of the phone, so I can see if I'm in frame, but I can't see if I'm actually in focus. Hopefully this doesn't look too bad on when I upload it. We'll investigate that in a minute, but let's have a look at the front here. Oh yeah, so you can see they did say the start button didn't work. I don't know how they managed to test that, considering it doesn't actually power up for me, but those contacts are done. Those are filthy, and it feels like there's some residue on them. That will probably clean off with some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, toothbrush. Just making a note of what I need to do here. This speaker is old as hell. I removed one from my other Game Boy, got a replacement, works perfectly. So I'll probably get a replacement speaker for that as well, if I can ever get this thing powered on. Yeah, some of these contacts are really rough on here. Let's have a look at the pads. Oh, those are disgusting. Yeah, this is. Let's have a look at this one. That definitely looks like it's seen water, or a battery leaked, and then it was also submerged in water to try and clean it off, which not outside the realm of possibility, but unlikely. Look at that. Don't know. Yeah, let's focus that. Look at that. That's just disgusting. Right. So, what to do with this? I think, shopping list wise, more isopropyl alcohol, because I think I'm running low. Nope, I got it to hand. 70%. I should probably get stronger stuff. It's recommended you use 90 or 99 just because that's got a high water content for use on circuit boards like this. Oh, that is, yeah, some corrosion in the headphone port as well. That'll need to come out. But I think a scrub with toothbrush, some alcohol would actually sort that out. Oh, it's on the bottom of the cartridge pins as well. That could be a problem. Oh well, we'll have to wait and see. That I can clean out somehow. I mean, I'm not gonna desolder all these pins and put it back on. That's just not happening. I'm not that skilled with soldering. Hopefully I could just pour some alcohol on it, let it dry overnight or something, and it should work. These pads are concerning. They look really corroded. Although, is that coming off? Looks like it's coming off. Let's have a quick test. Not gonna do a full clean on this just yet, but I am going to see if I can get some off this pad. The control pad, the D-pad. That's looking a bit better, but I'm not hopeful. Down is also, yeah, that is very much on there. This is a Game Boy that's going to need a lot of work to get working again. That's on there. So I may have to get a little bit of sandpaper, scrape some of that off. Interesting. Well, I can't do anything with this right now, so shopping list wise, more alcohol. Let's actually put the cap on that before I spill it everywhere, because I am clumsy as F. Rubbing alcohol, more isopropyl alcohol. I want to get some new battery contacts, which come in pairs, because the ones in here, oh yeah, there's also this writing in the back of the case, which is kind of funny. That should come off with some alcohol, some suitably strong alcohol. Those pads need to come out, so I need to desolder these on here, just yank these out. Those should actually come out with tweezers, but I'm not doing that now. Yeah, so there's not much I can do right now to even test it. I really need a way of getting power into it just to see if it turns on. Because they claimed it did. And I don't have a bench power supply. I tried putting batteries in it when it was all together, but no dice. So let's put, I'm going to put this back together, just so that I don't lose all the screws. Let's get that lined up. Oh, let's get the speaker in. There we go. That snap did not sound good, but it's the old speaker. I really couldn't care less. Screwdriver. Incidentally, this little kit of repair bits, I think it was about £10 on Amazon. It's got, and this flap doesn't like to stay down, so just in there. It's got some extra screws there for something. I don't know what exactly. It's got a magnetizer, demagnetizer, picks, pry bars, a brush, tweezers, and all these bits, including game bits to take apart Game Boy cartridges, which is really cool. I was looking for a set of those specifically, and then this came up in the search. Quite pleased with it. Nothing against iFixit, it's just too expensive. I'd like to get an iFixit kit though. They are very nice. Let's put this together. Is my other Game Boy to hand? Should be on my desk. I'm not seeing it. My backpack. No, I think it's downstairs. Or in another room. I would show you it, but it's not in this room right now. It doesn't matter. This is a test video. Why am I trying to show things off? Let's put this back in so we don't lose it. That just slides in. That. Oh, you're going to be awkward now, aren't you? No, let's try it the other way up. No, it does. Does it go this way? This is very fiddly, and I'm not sure why. I think it goes, yeah, it goes this way, doesn't it? There we go, got it in. Goes that way. Where's that power switch? Goes just on top there, I believe. Nope, it does not do that. It does go this way around, but I need to get the pins around either side of that. There we go. That's back in. Not that it matters. Close. Get this out. I'm always doing this. I always put things down and lose them immediately. I like magnetized screwdrivers, but sometimes they can be a little bit annoying. Screwing in the Game Boy. 6 screws. Doesn't take too long. I just realised I've got to be better about keeping my hands in frame, because I'm holding it over here and you're not seeing anything. Yeah, definitely needs some stronger alcohol, because not much of that corrosion was coming off when I rubbed at it with the cotton bud. Some of these screws are pretty bad state as well. Look at them. Yeah. Craig, get some spare screws as well. I don't know. I just want to get this working first. That's the goal. Get this one working, and then think about what I want to do with it mod-wise. The one I have... Ah! I see it. I actually see it now. Hold on. I'm just going to finish closing this up. So I had a clear case Game Boy, which I got from CEX after trading in some games. And then I thought, what can I do with it? And because I wanted to, basically I want to play Pokemon Yellow again. I say again, for the first time. Let's put all these away. So this is my Game Boy Color with Pokemon Yellow. It's an IPS screen. It's using normal rechargeable batteries from Amazon, and it's really nice. I really like this. So I mean, I'll go hold it straight up, but there's no sound mod in this. This is just the speaker that I replaced the original with. It's got touchpads in the corners, so up here I can change the brightness of the screen just by tapping the corner, and up here I can change the palette of the games, so blue, orange, pink, yellow, red, green. This is black and white, and then again puts you back into colour. And it's got another feature. You can see, I don't know if you can see the grid on the screen, but if I hold this, just get back to colour, hold this, and you should see the grid slightly changes. It's got different settings for grid, so you can even turn it off entirely. And yeah, so this is wonderful. So I might put an IPS into this one, but I'm not sure. But there's a size comparison of the screens. You can see much different. The buttons I got from Retro6. The case I just got from AliExpress because I couldn't find a seller in the UK that had it. As it turns out, it was shipped from the UK in the end because the seller did end up on eBay after I purchased it. It's nicely... You wouldn't be able to tell that this is really a non-genuine case apart from the logo. The Nintendo logo looks a bit weird. The screen as well, that wasn't available from eBay sellers when I placed the order. I believe it is now. I wanted to make it look like an original Game Boy, and I think I've achieved that. Reproduction sticker on the back. Yeah, it's all cleaned out, it's all nice. I play this every day. I'm playing Pokemon Yellow at the moment. Because I never played it as a child. I had red. I want to play yellow. I've got blue on the way. I've got gold over behind me. Yeah. So that's the aim. I'm going to try and get this one working. Modded differently to this one, obviously. Don't know what colour scheme I'm going to go with. I might try and get a shell, a white shell, and do a custom design on it, but I haven't thought about what I want to do. In essence, I have an idea. Don't know if it's going to work. Don't know if I can achieve it. Got to buy paint. It's going to cause a mess. Anyway, I'm going to stop now because for a test footage video, this has gone on for nearly 20 minutes. So, oh, what have I done? I've broken everything. No. Increase the exposure. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, I've broken all the recordings.